Hey everybody, it's Jay here with Replay Republic, and today we're going to play the Ur-Quan Masters Serosis Megamod. We're going to play the Super Melee, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, hang on, this is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so the Ur-Quan Masters, it's a re-release of a game from 1992 by F.R.I.E.D and Paul Ritchie called Star Control 2. And today, we're just looking at the Super Melee part of that, which is your fleet of ships versus my fleet of ships, and we're just going to fight it out. So you can see here, when you get into the melee by default, there's Balance Team 1 versus Balance Team 2. Every ship in this game has a score. You can see Androsynth there on the right. I normally gesture with my mouse cursor, but there isn't one here. Androsynth, was it the Blazer, I believe the ship is called, has a strength of 15. That's how many points it has. You can see the little person symbol on the left. That's your crew. The energy symbol on the right, that's your battery. Now it doesn't really tell you whether those things can be recharged, and if so, by how much, but it gives you an idea of the relative strength. So if we look at a weaker ship here, well, that's arguable actually. So the Arilou Skiff, we see here kind of looking like a classical UFO, and there's more to that than meets the eye if you're not familiar with the lore of this game. But see, we have a very small crew size, and we have a reasonable battery. But this thing has a strength of 16. And why is that? Well, it all depends on how the ship behaves and its relative strengths and abilities. But the thing about this game is, it's like rock, paper, scissors, but across all the different ships. Each ship has strengths and weaknesses, and you can defeat a Goliath like this Kohr-Ah Marauder with what would I use? I might use the Supox. What is this? The Intruder? I think this is, no, that's not the Intruder. I forget the name of the Supox ship. But this has a strength score of 16. This has a strength score of 30. I can beat a Kohr-Ah Marauder every day with a Supox ship. It's just strengths and weaknesses, and they play into each other. It's super cool. Anyway, I'm going to get started here. We've got weak cyborg. I don't know, good cyborg. That sounds more like it. And I'm going to see if I get my butt handed to me. So hang on, let's go. All right, and just for this first round, I'm going to pick at random because the computer's done the same. So this may not work out so well, but we'll see. All right. Ooh. So already we're off to a tough matchup. The siren here, you could hear that that call that they issue out into space, and your crew will jump out of your spacecraft and you know what? There we go. I'm getting a little close here. You can see I've already lost one crew. Alright. So one thing that's missing here is I know I have a self-destruct on this spacecraft, and it uses, you have to hit the switch 3 times. I can't see the state of my switch, so that's a problem with the mod. I think I'm gonna lose it here. This is my weakest ship by far. Alright, I got a couple of hits in. You see, this is Space War type combat, right? We're zooming in and out. There is a gravity well. Yeah. Oh, getting some hits in. Oh, I'm just about toast here. Yeah, and I didn't get close enough. So I could not see, maybe it was in the profile picture. I could not see the state of the self-destruct switch. So my timing was a little bit off there. All right, so now we have Siren, and we know they can steal crew. So if I pick something that can regenerate crew, then that might be a good move. And so I'm going to take the Mycon pod ship. So the Mycon pod ship spits out these balls that chase them. Oh, yeah, and she's got to get... Oh, this thing handles like a boat. So I can regenerate my crew here by letting my battery charge up to a certain point. Or I can just throw one of my plasma balls at her and that's all she wrote. Oh, okay, so the Chmmr Avatar is a very powerful ship. You can see those satellites orbiting. Oh, this is hurting. Alright, so this is... I'm getting my butt handed to me here. Oh, let's get around the planet. So you can see it's got a tractor beam pulling me back in against the planet. Oh, and I popped out the other side, and I really don't want to do that, so I'm going to see if I can... it's too late. So what do you do? What do you do against an Avatar? Arguably the most powerful ship in the game. Well... So... For this one, I think... there's a few things that I can do, but I'm going to try being annoying first. So I'm going to take out a F.R.I.E.D ship. This thing has an afterburner, so he won't be able to pull me close. And I know that Chmmr doesn't handle all that well, so maybe I can use that against it. So just use the afterburner, try to leave some hot... Yeah, the satellites are getting to it before the ship flies into it. Let's just see what we can do here. Yeah, alright, so that's working a little bit. So I can keep my distance here, not let the powerful laser get at me, and then try to knock out the satellites first of all with the afterburner. Yeah, it's making a mark. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Alright, so he's out of satellites now. Oh, and I got too close. Oh! See, strategy is one thing. Tactics is another. Alright. So we know this thing doesn't have its satellites now. So now it is vulnerable to attack by something that has a seeking projectile. And, well, I could use this Chenjesu Broodhome, but it's really vulnerable to the tractor beam. So I need something that has a little bit of throw on its weapon. Man, I think I'm going to regret all these choices. This isn't going all that well for me, but we're going to give it a shot. Try the Skiff. Yeah, because he's going to be pretty much unable to pull me in with the tractor beam. Oh! See. Just the crew's so small and the weapon on that thing's so powerful. Alright, let's try the Kohr-Ah Marauder. This thing... Where am I? So dark. This thing has these flying ninja stars, and I can throw them a long way. Come at me. Come at me, bro. I didn't even have to use my ring of fire. Alright, so now what's he going to throw at me? Oh, Ur-Quan Juggler is a really good choice against this thing. Although he's not using the shield correctly, so that was an easier win than it should have been. The Ur-Quan has a shield that absorbs incoming impacts and turns them into energy. The shield uses energy, but as long as you make sure that you get hit when the shield is up, you can pretty much use it endlessly. So it's all about timing. So this thing, I would use the Spathi myself against the Kohr-Ah because it can keep its distance. It has a homing projectile, and there's not a lot I can do about this. You can see our relative crew here. It's a tough day for me. All right, come on. Oh, we got you once. This thing doesn't handle so well. Took two tracking torpedoes there. Yeah, just about toast. Just do my best with it. Projectiles. Well, took the Spathi down half. That's not too bad. What would I do against the Spathi? I think I'll try the Broodhome. Okay, so I'll emit a DOGI. Oh, come on. Take off. There you go. that doggy will absorb his energy if he gets close. So, didn't take a lot of damage there. I wasn't really using my crystals elegantly, but oh, okay. So, the Melnorme there, he can charge up his shot endlessly. And it's really dangerous when it gets close enough. Let's see if I can send another doggy out. Yeah, so if I can keep him busy with that, I need a full charge to send out one of those doggies, but I can send out at least 2. I don't know. Alright. So now he's got 2 on him. I'll let my battery charge up. Send out a 3rd. And this is going to get really, hopefully, difficult for him to... Yes. See, okay. Oops, hit my own. Okay, let's let this charge up. If I can... throw that crystal, it can stay together. Yeah, let that go by. But if I could hit him with the main crystal instead of letting it fragment, then it does a lot more damage, obviously. Oh, so he hit me with a disorienting ray here, but didn't do a whole lot because it just spins you slowly. So I waited until I was oriented and took him out. All right, let's see. Whoa! Oh, this thing's bad news. Yes, the Androsynth Blazer, I think. It's a space station that converts into a streaking fireball. What do I do against that guy? Something fast and maneuverable would be good. If I take in the Earthling Cruiser, he's going to have no energy. I can throw some missiles at him. I don't know how far I'm going to get. We'll try it. We'll try it. Go. So far, so good. Okay, so I've got that little point defense laser. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so I need more energy. Go. Get that missile away. Close. You might recognize that tune. Alright, what are we going to use? What are we going to use? Let's try the A-Hat. This thing's got guns and a shield. Well, didn't get to show you the shield, but it's pretty effective too. Alright, what do we got now? Oh no. So this is the Ur-Quan. It launches these fighters, they're autonomous. I can do a little bit of damage by shooting them down. Yeah, okay, so this is a little bit of attrition right now. Oh no. Shouldn't have let them get that close. It's a tactical error. Yeah, and that fusion bolt on that thing is brutal. I should have done better. That's a matchup that should have gone better for the A-Hat. Now that thing has... I have the Kohr Marauder, so I don't have to save the suit box for that. So this thing... Oh, come on. You're supposed to be able to go backwards. Yeah. Well, that was a pure piloting problem. I look forward to showing you that I'm better with this ship than that, but that was not good. Alright, here we go. We're going to take out the Pekunk Frenzy, which is the most annoying spaceship in the game, intentionally. It has remarkable special abilities. You can hear insults being issued. That is how you recharge your battery. I'm down to 1 crew member though. Well, I'm not sure if I'll get to show you the other feature or not. It is random. Ah, there we go. I love that feature. Yes, the Pekunk are a little bit mystical, and you know, while I wouldn't call it a reliable feature, they do sometimes reincarnate on the plane of battle, which is handy when it works. All Alright, so you're down to 6 crew. Ur-Quan Masters 21. Gotta get close. Oh. Okay, down to 2. We're tied up. We're all tied up. Just wait for the insults to stop, and hopefully we get close enough here. Got him. Nice. Alright, you're gonna bring in. Oh, ores. Okay, so this has vac-suited intruder ores guys that will try to get on my ship, and then they'll attack my crew, and if they defeat the ship, then they'll hop out and return to the mothership. So, and it's which was exactly what happened. Oh, nice! I got 2 of those. I'm not expecting to get another one. Also, this has a great long-range gun, so. Oh,
stupid, wimp,
you did all right.
loser, idiot, loser, worm.
Yeah. So the Kunk is kind of a spray prey.
Stupid, dodo,
Yeah, let's get in close there.
Idiot,
Oh, unexpected. Well, this thing's overperforming today. Okay, so one more. The Druuge Mauler. Let's get in close. This thing is devastating if I don't... I mean, it's basically... it's what it looks like. It's just a rifle, a recoil rifle. And so going backwards if you fire it in the same direction a bunch of times. Its maneuverability is terrible, and so it should, in theory, if I just come at this thing from the right side, it should be really vulnerable to me. Yes, and his way of recharging his batteries is to throw somebody in the furnace. Which, you know, is not not a good strategy in the long term, but it's a very powerful spacecraft. Oh. Yeah, just got a good bead on with the front gun, and that's it. Well, I'll be. I didn't get to show you the Zoc Fought pick, which is, well, there's a knack to it. It has a devastating short-range attack called the Tongue. Anyway, that was one game of Hyper Melee, the balanced teams. I suppose I could switch the teams up and try it again. Show you the opposing strategies. Let's do that. So we'll change this player to... Actually, I'm not sure if I need to change the keys here. So instead I'm going to load balance team 1 here. Load balance team 2. I'm just avoiding a possible key mapping issue. I'm not sure whether I'd have to switch key mappings to switch between the bottom and the top team. Anyway, so now, again, they picked at random. I'll pick at random. We'll see where we go from there. So I've got the Udwig Jugger, and he's got the Shofixi Scout. And that's not a fair fight. That is not a fair fight, but I'm worried he's just going to try to keep his distance. Well, he got pretty close. Took out a lot of crew there. So in-game lore, the Supox and the Udwig are bros, and they would never be fighting. But here we are. Nice thing about the Jugger is it doesn't cost any money any energy to fire that main gun. So just keep going if you can. Yeah, my timing with the shield-based spacecraft is not great. So what would I use against Supox? You don't have a lot of crew. I wouldn't use the Cyrene. Maybe I'll use the Androsynth. Right. So the key with the Androsynth is get in fast. Yep, there we go. And now we'll have our battery fully depleted at the end of the next round. So try to keep away from this Arilou and use our bubble gun just to keep it at arm's length. But the computer has amazing timing with this thing, and it tends to not get hit by things that move at random like that. So this I may be out of luck here. Well, it is taking hits. Okay. One thing that I'd noticed with the AI is that it can be inhumanly fast. Whoa. Unexpected result. Do-do-do. And I wore a hat, and I had a job, and I brought home the bacon, so that no one knew. Alright, this is... Oh! Wow! 3 in a row with the Androsynth. Sorry, I was referencing the ditty that it plays when the Androsynth win. You may find something in the Devo catalog. Yeah, there's the Micon. Yeah, this thing, it's not all that maneuverable, so I think my best choice is to get in there fast with the Blazer again. Oh, I messed it up. Yep. And that's it. So with the Micon, I think I should bring in the Sirene. Although we saw that was a problem last time. It's not very maneuverable. It has a lot of crew on board. I think if I stay close with the Sirene and use the Siren, I can pick up a lot of crew. But I gotta get in there. Okay. Oh, I can't run those things. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. This tactic has not worked. Yeah, that should have gone better. Although, yeah, I suppose if the Siren was fast enough to outrun the plasma balls from the Micon, then it would just be totally lopsided. Let's try the ores, yeah. Alright.
Go!
Alright, I'll send a couple of vac suited guys out. And...
Intruder.
Excellent. Okay. Now I'll put the ores gun to the back. And then I'll be able to shoot behind. Well, I probably should have had it on the front there. Not getting all that close. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay, that's better. So we'll just treat this as a rear-firing gun. I should have done better with that. If I can get him to chase me, then I can use a rear-firing gun and mess up his whole day. But I don't think that's going to happen here. So yeah, those plasma balls will really mess up the zap sats on an avatar. Let's try. Well, I should reserve this Bathy. Let's try the Enorme. Charge this thing up. That's not working so well. Let's see. If I can get to the right position. Yep, so I can outrun those plasma balls. That's good. Oh yeah, hit the planet. That's a great idea. Come on. Yes, got him. Okay. So that should disable his orientation control, but with those plasma balls, they don't really care which way you're going. But you can hit your own plasma balls. That's one of the things to keep in mind. Look at him. Full crew. Battery charging all the way up. That was brutal. Heck with it. Send in the Ur-Quan.
Fighters.
Okay. So that improved. And that's typically what things are like with the Ur-Quan. When you send out the fighters, they do get beaten up. Oh man, cock, this is brutal. So I can't send out the fighters against this thing. He'll just tear them up because his gun fires in every direction at once. So basically the challenge here will be to get the fusion blaster on him as fast as I can. Oh! Yeah. Got him. And no reincarnation for you today. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's definitely what I want. Okay, so if I send out my fighters against the Kohr-Ah here, he will do his his fiery ring of death and just soak them all up. Was there a planet down there? You just bounced me off a planet that I couldn't see. This could go better. Okay. Yep. Spoiler alert: the Ur-Quan spacecraft is not expected to consistently do well against the Kohr-Ah. But now I can use a Spathy. The Spathy intruder is super annoying against the Marauder, but we'll get him down. Mostly, this battle is really a foregone conclusion. If you're a decent pilot, you just need to keep it going long enough to get your battery charged up. Put enough torpedoes on that thing. There's no excuse for blundering into one of those ninja stars, which is why I do it at least 3 or 4 times around. There we go. Alright. So that was kind of textbook Spathy against... Oh, okay. Alright, this is going to be similar, right? He's slow and not maneuverable, but the doggies throw a little bit of extra consideration. Yeah, so that has, he's already done more damage than the Kohr-Ah Marauder. And I'm going to have a hard time getting close enough. So he's not going to chase me. And that's a good strategy. See if I can get close enough to use those torpedoes. I need to get ahead. Yeah, okay, I'm ahead. And it can't be exactly ahead. And when that thing shatters, instead of the spinning discs that only go one direction, when his projectile shatters, it goes 8 ways, so that's challenging. Come on, Zim Zim, get back here. Yeah, so as soon as I fired on him, he used his projectiles in a defensive capacity, which suggests that he can shoot them down. I don't know, I've never done that. Okay. This is going to be a long fight unless I get in there. And if I get in there, I'm probably going to lose. Yeah. Wow, see that? Completely drained my battery when they make contact. Okay, let's get in. Let's get in there. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out in my favor. Just try to do a close pass by the planet. Yeah, should have been firing forward there. Yeah, so Chenjesu Broodhome. I think, wow, I'm down pretty low here. I think the proper approach here is to send in the Avatar. If I use the Mauler, I don't think I'm going to last long because those DOGIs are going to drain the battery, and then I have to throw people into the furnace to fix that. Don't have good choices here. Oh wow, so that was on point, but I'm too far away. Ugh. And now the DOGIs are all over me. Yeah. This is not good. They do run away when I aim at them, though, which is interesting. Man, you do get pretty good, miles per person thrown in the furnace. Ugh. Okay, so now we'll get a little bit of transverse velocity here, and then we'll just try sniping. That was a good approach, and I missed it. choice. Okay. Need to throw that furnace. Let's see what I can do. Oh, I'm gonna hit the planet. That's not good. Okay, we're going a different direction this time. Yeah, we're just rebounding all over the place right now. Let's see how close I can get. Oh, the battery does recharge? I didn't even realize that. Got another hit. That is unexpected and welcome. Okay, did a close pass by a planet. And we're hitting an asteroid. Lovely. Do a slingshot here. There we go. Okay, so the W's hit the planet. That's good. Oh, now I have hit the planet, of course, because I'm going a straight line up and down. Okay, so I guess back to plan A, where we're going to zoom by close range eventually, just due to the wrapping function. And we're going to try to hit. This is unlikely. Oh, we got 3 of those little jerks. Yeah. Working better than I thought, but still not a victory today. Take the L. Let's see if we can get in one more hit. Ah, guys are super annoying. Yep, an ignominious end for an ineffective choice. All right, come on, Avatar, let's do this. Get over here. Oh, that's not good. Get over here. Ha! Amazing. Well, if I thought I could do that with full crew, I would have done that a lot earlier. Okay, Earthling Cruiser, he's going to throw some nuclear missiles at me. Sadly, it's going to take him out. I'm going to hit him with a laser. Yeah, get over here. Flawless victory. Alright. Okay, so we've seen this go badly, right? So I've got to keep clear of those. Keep clear of those afterburner clouds. Okay, one more. Yeah. This guy's got a good shield. We gotta wear it down. Close. We got to wear down the shield. I didn't even get a single lick in with my main laser, I don't think. And that's it. So, winning here, winning there, by winning, I think, is how that goes. Anyway, yeah, that's 2 victories in the Ur-Quan Masters Super Melee based on Star Control 2. Love playing a 28-year-old game that still holds up. Amazing. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I think maybe sometime I should take a look at the main campaign, because I mean this is the combat portion of what is, in my mind, one of the most fun space operatic role-playing 4X blended, I don't even know, there's so many different, maybe not 4Xs, but so many different aspects to the Star Control main campaign, including some really great and funny storytelling, a lot of it that holds up. So maybe we'll take a look at that some other time. Anyway, thanks for joining me in the Republic, and come back and visit soon.